Not late. What are you talking about? The timer wasn't even done. In fact, me doing this early means I have to make sure that's a few seconds. Ain't no late. When the timer is done, that's when the stream is officially starting, Freezy. Anyways, hello Freezy and hello Maverick. Wait, wrong. Whoops. Hitting wrong buttons again. Hitting wrong buttons for everything. Ah, God. Man, I spent most of my day continuing to work on VNAN, like just getting that set up for like just switching over, and I'm mostly done with it. It's just a couple of things that I'm kind of waiting on, like that, because I know y'all will start going. I didn't play today. What was I about to say? Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this up. I need to though. I need to. Before next month. We need to finish. But what I was saying is, like, there's only like 3 things I'm worried about with VNAN. Number one, there's no sticky objects yet. I asked, and it's just not implemented. So, like, while I got the stab to work, the knife does not stick. The knife does not stick in my head. Like, I have most of the system in place. Hello, Spencer. Hello, Torv. I have most of the systems in place. I have basically emulated the damage system, which comes down to the 2 other things. Number one, while I've put into place the damage system, I don't know any way of showcasing the damage numbers. And I guess I would have to ask how to do that. Fuck, I gotta figure out which way I'm going. Oh boy. Okay, that was a save room. Okay, this was the chamber. So yeah, I need to go down. So I need some way to showcase how much damage I'm taking, so y'all don't act like, oh, this didn't do damage or not. And I have no way of doing that right this second.
Only one more day of this loans 23 choose our verve happy.
Sure. Thank God. The second thing is I just need more items in there. Like, I've added a couple, but like there is just not as many items right now available because it requires its own custom thing. So right now I just have to kind of like either make my own, which of course I have my own clones. I got that set up. As well as like the knife. I'm going to try to work on the bits for the thing later. I got the raids working, but like the raid one is legitimately like just myself. It's just my clones, but it's just like on raid. What am I? Ah. So otherwise that entire system, I'm enjoying like playing with it, because it is very much so like it's called, I forget what's it actually. Oh, here we go. Boop. There we go. Boop. Graph node. It's a graph node system, and what that typically means is it's kind of a weird version of programming language. It's kind of like a visual version of programming. So all I'm doing is sitting back making conditionals, and I can see it, which actually makes it me not sit there and like, okay, what kind of variable, what kind of thing like this. And so kind of learning everything has just got me back into like, yeah, this is why I got that fucking computer science degree. Wasn't it?
Metroid Prime Corruption of Innocence.
Only for you. Designed to cradle for small evacuation pods. Is there a reason to be in here? But yeah, I'm probably gonna wait a minute.
Today, Mommy. I believe in you, son.
So essentially I have to wait on a couple. So like until like the sticky I'm sitting back thinking like until I can get to the sticky objects on when they finally update for that, that's when I'll start using it a little bit. And maybe by that point in time I can figure out how the other stuff works. Wait, hold on.
Ship priority status alert.
Oh.
Hull armor taking damage.
Oh, I need to go back to my ship. Whoops.
High fructose Metroid syrup.
Like counter.
Shut up.
17.
Shut up. Anyways, other than that, hey, Twitch paid me today.
10 hours later.
Shut up. Turns out, Twitch finally decided that they were going to start, they lower the threshold for content creators. You have to make only $50 a month, before they pay you instead of $100. So now I'm getting paid, or when you hit the $50 threshold. So now I'm getting paid. Okay, where the fuck is my ship then? Okay, my ship's over there, so I can go here, into here. Okay. And the very first thing I did was I bought a couple things off of Dead by Daylight.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do you. Don't stop now. Put your back into it.
What?
Congratulations. You are now officially a thought.
Well, it's not because of the stuff yesterday. Like, the stuff yesterday goes into, will go for what is next month. But I kind of highly doubt I'll get anything next month. I'm not going to talk about why. But averages have been legitimately
fat.
Shut up. I've been getting paid at least once every 4 months at the rate that I've been going.
Dex!
And now I'll be at a rate of every 2 months.
Dex! Dex! Dex!
Damn. Hello, TK.
Dex! Dex!
Not.
Dex!
Damn, that's a lot of dicks.
Dex!
Why y'all
Dex!
keep coming? Why you keep going with the dicks?
Dex!
Not.
Do 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 do. Phazon mold, yeah. Also, because of I just noticed that they did that fucking Game Awards nomination. I'm sitting there looking at him like, Jesus Christ, guys. You don't have to suck fucking Ragnarok's dick all the goddamn fucking time. It just came out like 5 days ago. Jesus fuck. Especially since I've... I gave TK the gun. He used the gun. Wait, is this the way? Oh, this isn't the way. It's the other way. I like how it tries to speed up every now and then.
The
Ah,
last God of Us 2. Not actually Ragnarok, since not everyone died. This is why Game Award show should be
Yeah.
held in Q1 of the next year.
yeah, they
What
really
sounds
should.
like a techno hooker.
Ship priority status alert.
But yeah,
armor taking
I'm
damage.
like sitting there going, okay, this is the only comment I'll give. How the fuck? Because at least over the last couple of days, I guess people have finally started playing it, so they can finally start dealing. I'm starting to see stuff.
Ship priority status alert.
I get it, game.
Hull armor taking damage.
At least the whole nobody shuts the fuck up, even when you're doing a fucking puzzle. Like or combat is such an
But
infuriating
we
type
know
of
it's
thing.
not about legitimacy.
God, let me at least talk for a second. Like the whole nobody shuts the fuck up and just instant here's how to solve the puzzle. Learn how to fucking solve the puzzle. That's the solving of the puzzle. Like just makes me just actually kind of it makes me angry in
These
such
were
a
all
point.
problems in the last one, and everyone jizzed over it.
I don't think they were as bad of it there than they are here. I feel like I didn't even hear it as often in the last game. But still, like,
Perfect for a dark side frog.
I know. No. The fact that, like, fucking Sonic is doesn't hold your hand as much is fucking funny. Okay, am I in the right area? Yes.
Hey Zava, nice tits.
What? Oh. But I'm like, how do you go from... People hated Navi. People fucking were furious over Navi 30 years
Reminder,
ago.
they developed the game using DSP as
I
a
know,
reference for
I
gamers.
saw that.
Das ist verdreht.
But people, it's like... People hated Navi. Why did you think that this was going to be any better? That's all I'll say about it, because that's all I've seen. It's just a non-stop kind of hand-holdy
$.
money. It's just, it's like, that's all I've seen about it. That's all I'll say about it. Also, Game of the Year, not only is it Ragnarok, but it's also like Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm sitting there going, you mean the
What
game?
God of War.
Yeah.
Or this game?
Oh, God of War. We're talking about God of War. Also, part of the Game of the Year one. Horizon Zero Dawn, which is like, or Forbidden West, where I'm sitting there going, are you...
Horizon Forgotten Game.
Yeah, forgotten game, because nobody remember.
The time it takes Zava to beat game is like how long it takes Dev to stream Kappa.
Shut up. It ain't that bad. It's like everybody forgot the Horizon came out. It's just exactly like how the first game, it happened with the first game because of Breath of the Wild. Everybody forgot about Forbidden West because of Elden Ring. Thank God Elden Ring is on Game of the Year. But I will also sit
Hull
back.
integrity is compromised. Armor damage is critical.
But also, maybe this is going to cause me to actually beat it. Hey, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got nominated for Game of the Year, so maybe I should finish
Game
that.
developer are just like whores, only care about the almighty dollar.
Just in time.
Donk. Okay, I'm going to send my ship away. Bye. But hey, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got nominated. I don't think it will win because my
Horizon
personal
story, strong female protagonist decides to be strong female protagonist, but village doesn't like strong female protagonist until they like strong female protagonist. After 5 minutes, then strong female protagonist goes and does strong female protagonist things while using a name bot. Strong female protagonist. But also, like.
I know, but it doesn't maybe I do need to raise the cost of TTS just so I don't get interrupted as often with my thoughts. Gore energy shield is capable of repelling all weapon fire, but the back mounted generator is exposed to attack. Overloading the generator could expose the well protected critical systems behind his battle armor. Gore's arsenal is considerable plasma based beam weapons, attack claws, and a multi missile system are in the cyborg's disposal in battle. These battle systems can be combined and fired at once as a devastating strike, Alpha Strike. Target is also capable of ramming high speed attack, although this is potentially dangerous. No, I understand it, but it's more or less like my own type of thing. So it's always that. Okay. As somebody said, like the thing about goddamn the main character of Horizon is that she's a Reddit atheist, essentially. She is basically Reddit atheist, the protagonist. Which I think kind of is an adapt.
She has the chins for it. Explain that, please.
Oh, so do you not know about anything within Horizon? Okay, so the entire thing with Horizon is legitimately humanity has regressed after some sort of cataclysm, and so they kind of believe in like sky gods and everything, but she's the one that's like, oh, it's all science bullshit. So because she is legitimately the clone of like some woman called, I forget what her name was, Elizabeth Stratton or something. Do I have to hit its dick? I think I have to hit its dick. Yeah, that's about the only thing I know about the first one.
Crush me with your armor thighs, man, Sanorsu.
Gore's
Strong female protagonist. Strong female protagonist. Strong female protagonist.
And I
Strong female prota.
Gore's energy shield is capable of repelling all weapon fire, but the back mounted generator is supposed to attack. Overloading the generator could expose the well protected critical systems behind his battle armor. Gore's arsenal is considerable. Plasma-based beam weapon, attack claws, and a multi-missile system are at the cyborg's disposal. These battles combine make alpha. Oh yeah, that's most of the same thing again. Okay, I guess I gotta bomb his dick. Yeah, bombing his dick works. Oh wow, he's only at half health. I didn't realize that. God, maybe easy mode was the not easy mode, normal mode. Might as well be called easy mode though. Fuck. It's like, I'm not gonna do veteran because veteran, you know, took too long half the time. Nah, it might have been the best answer. Oh yeah, I could just use the
Journo. He finally accepts normal
Shut up.
Journo.
It's not.
No game on that list that beats Elden Ring.
Huh? Yeah, no, well, maybe fucking Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is about the only one that will sit back and go, probably.
Giorno Giovanna.
Oh god. I need to... Okay. But I haven't beaten it, so I can't make that comment. I've gotten most of the way through, but... Gore can now enter hyperstate.
Phase and swoosh.
There we go. Okay, I defeated him. The thing? But normal isn't journo, it's fucking story mode that's journo specific. But I'm like, that fight took so little time. Anyways, we beat Gore. Now we got his plasma beam. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get through the
By the time of Horizon 2, her face gained enough fat that she looked like Froggy.
Shut up. No.
So why is Dark Samus an ethereal demon?
It's just the power of... I'm pretty sure whatever Dark Samus affected the four of them with allows her to take over stuff. Now, I forgot if in this game you can switch beams. Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta fix my ship. Fix your ship, Samus.
No.
Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Because plus has to be, plus has to be hyper mode. So unlike 1 and 2 where plus is the change beam, it doesn't be here.
Pilk. How is Dark Samus female if it's ethereal? Can Samus gain Dark Samus power and do the Spider-Man 3 dance?
Maybe. Because it has Samus's DNA. Legitimately, that's pretty much it. It has Samus's DNA. Unable to apply Cursey auto repair functions. Okay, I can't even leave. The Dark Cussy. No. I mean, there are people who have made like mods or like models of Dark Samus.
Samus have puss?
We don't know. I don't think so, because it's mostly armor, and except for the weird like tentacle bullshit.
Dark Samus has bigger Futadong.
But I've seen people like take a model of Dark Samus. Hold on.
And
And I don't think it has puss. Okay, can I? No. Elysian Streak Bat, just Streak Bat, but Elysian.
take Dark Samus model and...
Oh yeah, they made an actual like variant of Samus, but without the suit for Dark Samus.
Dark Samus has been...
I've seen it. It's Blender models. Actually, someone made that for Dark Samus, and then also made a Ditto Samus. So usually you can. It's really funny, like seeing like Dittos. Damn, TK horny tonight. Loaf.
I've seen artist interpretations of Dark Samus where her body is like a gel/slime.
I've seen it more as a pale/gray version of Samus. Otherwise, the only slimy one, slimy Samus I've seen, maybe was a Dark Samus, but then it's also like the one where it's also Ditto. As I got, it's the Samus.
Obtain white suit with pointy hat, then fight Dark Samus.
No, that's not how this works. No, we will not become that. We will not become grand in our wizardry. Hello, cheesy. Hi, Sean. How's it going? It's going fine. No, 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 no.
Reject modernity.
becomes being.
Pew. Whoop. Okay, so okay, I still need something to target them. Oh, yeah, I need to fix this. So I think we're only halfway through this planet. Okay, I don't need to fix anything there. Actually, let me go
I'm
save.
hungry. Make me a sandwich.
No! I'm not making you guys a sandwich. Go make your own fucking sandwich. Jesus Christ.
Aren't you a cook?
No. I mean, I cook every other night.
Grape
Oh. Grape? What? I think we're out of grapes. Oh, wait. What was I about to say? With Vinyan, I've gotten to the point where, I did something where it's automatic with the model switching, and on top of that, it will instead of my
No
model
grapes.
disappearing,
Scam.
instead of being like the model disappearing because it just kind of sits there for a minute, what it actually does, there will be like a fun little like screen change for a second. Like, part of me wants to sit back and like absolutely start using VNyan now because of the stuff that I have on there, but then another part of me is kind of like, ah, shit. Oh, okay. The Wii. Part of me is like, no, because if a couple things aren't ready, like, y'all would just start screaming spam again. The Wii. Yeah. Y'all will be saying scam, 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 scam. Scam. Oh, we can't see your health
Spam?
bar. Scam.
Sack.
No, not sack. We can't see your health bar. Scam. We can't see why doesn't the knife stick? Scam. Where's this redeem that I accidentally forgot? I gotta look to see if I put the box back on as a redeem.
We must first disable the Leviathan's protection.
Ow! Why?
Unfortunately,
Scam.
the generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysia.
We got
And
upset
so
that
it's
the babies we
impossible
are.
to reach
Yeah,
them.
I know.
As an alternative to destroying the
On top of that,
generator,
there's not as many
we have
throwable
propagated
objects.
a massive thermonuclear
Let's see what throwable objects I currently have. On top of that, I have an idea, and I need to somehow trigger it.
We would like you to build.
That's why you're supposed to be a Chad and say tough dits.
Yeah, I know.
The components
It's like I have to get rid of isekai, but I just had an idea
you will need
about
assistance to remove and assemble.
what if you guys shot me, and I just realized that I could do that.
There is a
Brain.
Federation landing site far
It
to
is a
the
brain.
east of Skytown. You will be able to find something to help you there. We will upload the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus.
You've downloaded the map for this
Brain.
area.
Twitch doesn't allow for self-harm.
Yeah, self-harm. If you guys shot me, it isn't
It's
self-harm.
wizard session.
If you guys shot me, it's not considered self-harm now, is it?
Shock or shot?
Shot. As in,
Assisted self-harm.
assisted self-harm. But it's funny for points.
Ship status update. Auto repair functions complete. Ship is ready for use.
Which banned a guy for being robbed shooting seems risky.
Okay, but it's not a what it will be is, oh god, a gun would appear, fire, like I'm going to try to make it like a fucking Doom gun or something, and then oh, I need spin attack or screw attack. Bug.
Samus, perhaps what you require to access the Federation landing site in the east is not on this planet.
Oh well.
The item you need may reside.
Okay, so the game's telling me to go back to a previous world. All right, cool. And then it will fire a shot, and then like it will knock my ass back. So it's not like it. Look, VNyan allows for funny things. And trust me, I did the funny last night, and then I went, no, Twitch will definitely ban me for even doing this as an option. As in, I made it so you can make it so that the nut triggers.
Shot Shadow in the kneecaps.
I can make nut expand portions of my body. I should not make nut expand portions of my body.
Loot.
Sussy. Hey, I know how to do it.
Shoot the frog in the dick.
No, you do not shoot me in the dick.
One thing really needs added. Tail rubs give PLZ.
Breezy.
Make nut make your head bigger.
No, I could. It could make it. Breezy, I might have already put that in with VNyan.
Make it expand your head, like it's a balloon, like a carnival attraction.
I could. It'd be silly, a cartoon, but yes, I could potentially do that.
You did? Really? No joke, FR.
There,
Make two blue balls swell into enormous proportions for NNA.
no, Twitch, like, okay,
And if it pops, you die.
Yeah, but the problem, okay, but the problem with that is that just means that you would have to do it within a certain amount of time. Or maybe I could just call it overnut, and then, like, you give me too much, and yeah, Oh yeah, I need spider ball. Not for that one. But yes, I've actually made tail rub a thing in VNyan because it allows me to deal with the different gifts. It'll just be one rub, but it's technically there.
Maximum overnut.
Maximum over.
Now time for tail suck.
No.
Tail lip give PLZ.
No, rubbing is one thing. We're not doing licks. God, not like it couldn't happen. But no, I refuse. On that ground.
You lick the cart.
I licked a chat. Yeah, but that's because someone spends channel points to do that, and it's specifically for funnies. God, it would. You know what? I'll put it at an extremely obscene amount of channel points.
Make your balls explode.
No, number one, trust me, nothing here. There's nothing here to with balls or anything. All right, it's time to save and enter the ship. We got to go back to a previous planet.
How do we taste when you lick us?
Like
Zava is an
nothing. Eunuch.
Lick the tail from base to tip.
No, you can't do that. It will just be a GIF attached to the tail. All right, so we cannot wait. How do I switch? Ah, here we go. So it could be anywhere. It could be on Orient. It could be on Brio. It might be on Brio. I mean, that's an outpost. That's an air dock. Okay. You know what? Let's go to this. And then the ship will tell me it's not on this planet. But you know what? Fuck it.
Can you allow for throwing grapes? Grapefruit technique on tail.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would need an asset that is grapes. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up Vignon. Nothing will hopefully crash. Pray that nothing crashes. I'm gonna go to this screen and desktop. Vignon is not responding. Fuck.
It didn't crash.
Hold on. So I made it automatically load. Right now, because VTuber Plus has the stuff up. But fun. Actually, I wonder if this will work. It doesn't really matter if I do this or not. Nah, we'll. Oh God. Oh yeah, I forgot that was part of it. If you use emotes, they actually appear.
I see you're asserting dominance.
If you put in emotes, they will bounce in the chat.
It's fine.
Look, they just start bouncing. I forgot about that part. But like right now, here's everything is. I can send a signal for Rule 63. It does this, and then Rule 63 happens. Same thing. Yeah. Maybe I need to make it last longer. Because that took way longer than it needed to.
Rub Zava's tummy.
No, shut up. So like here's the maid outfit. And then if it hits Rule 63, there it is again. Like this, look, God, this is how much fucking dumb shit to make sure this works, because it's a stupid graph node thing. And then here's the damage system. Which of course up here's nut. So which doesn't do anything. Right now, I got stab working, but this is what happens. It just goes through. It actually hits the head. Wait, why isn't it? Why didn't it stab? Why didn't it? Oh, there goes the. Oh God. I don't know why that took a while.
Whoa, that's a very thick nut.
Yeah.
Like me after no nut.
I even got my own clones. Oh God, that's chugging everything. That was chugging everything. Holy fuck. That literally just shut everything down. Oh God, are we better yet? I might have to restart OBS or restart something because, oh God, doing that chugged. Oh no, it's not fine because right now it's pulling between 42 to 46 FPS. Yeah, there was that. Also, bonk is a little bit different. Bonk is that in this one. Blend shape toggles for removing everything. I got the confetti to go. Let's party. Let's see. Oh yeah, hydrate. Yeah. Wow, yeah, no, it's chugging. And yes, there's a tail rub and a head pat. So the tail rub will be down there. But yeah.
Damzava Rule 63 has smaller tits than normal Kappa.
Okay,
Let us punch you in the vag.
Okay, I have to turn that off because we were skipping a whole bunch of frames. Probably because I had, oh God, yeah, I need to, whoops, y'all are seeing me and that. There we go. Anyway, so let's. But yeah, that's what I have now. I'm probably gonna work on some more stuff because man, I like how that program is. It actually doesn't take up as much CPU as VTuber Plus. Even with that, the point is like my CPU is already kind of at max when running everything. But yeah. But I kind of want to see more people give assets and stuff like that. So I can throw more stuff. Wait, are you new? Yeah, you knew. Reptilicus teleports short distances, highly territorial. Scans indicate a mutation that allows Reptilicus to teleport over short distances, commonly used as a combat tactic to corner and trap their prey. The Reptilicus suffer from phase on corruption. All higher thought processes have been replaced by savage bloodlust. This corruption has also increased their resistance to heat-based attacks and fuel gel.
Reptile Titus.
Reptilicus. You know, I haven't found a super missile yet. Hell, we're this far in. I guess we got the wave beam by the time Then again, I guess a fire beam and an ice missile don't make the same thing. Whoops. No, I want to read. We, the Lords of Science... We, the lords of science, mishandled the use of our knowledge. The devastation of war robbed us of the rare resources.
What is that woman doing? The smell! It must not be!
Hey, has she gone nuts? What is this?
We, the lords of science, mishandled the use of our knowledge. The devastation of war robbed us of the rare resources necessary to fuel our war machines. Without our machines, we were unable to stand against the primal armies. And they overran the enclaves of many science lords. What few remained fled into dark places, polluted wastelands, and even the bravest of primal warriors would not dare enter. Wherever joy there may have been was amongst the victorious was quickly stamped out by the grim realities surrounding them. Brio, their cradle, was sacred home, was on the verge of death.
One hour, like counter. 36.
I hate you. California girls, undeniable Daisy took.
Should I record the
No.
I kinda miss the old Japanese voice.
What? Oh. I mean, they're different. I mean, technically the Japanese voice from this one is also the Japanese voice in general, but was the older one, but not the one that was in Mix It Up Bot. Ship upgrade.
Old Jack set flock beta.
Kate's invulnerable to weapons. Giant impact has shattered the bars, though.
I still can't believe you put Zoroark in the not bangable tier. Hear me out, Samus as a racer in a new
Attack on
F-Zero
Rogo. That would be fine. At least she's at least her franchise still exists. Oh. Decline. Forgotten in exile, the creature of myth, I, the last science lord, worked tirelessly to protect myself in this world. I crafted magics and machines to bring life back to the wastelands. I found a new source of natural energy in the land and called it fuel gel. I vowed to atone for the devastation inflicted upon Brio, caused by both science and war. Yet while I toiled, the primal slowly slipped into barbarism. With no science lords to hunt, they turned against each other, tribe against tribe. Magic was lost to them, and they became as savage as the predator beasts of the wild. Wait, that is the way. Is there anything else here? I mean, there's the giant monument thing that I could probably scan. Colossal War Golem used to cause that piece appears to be missing. Can I call the ship? I need a gun. I need to do some of the gunship. Or more specifically, I need to find something to place there.
Nintendo is still pissed that soon. Best game in one of their franchise was Max by Sega.
Yeah, GX was made by Sega. Man. So I guess not this way then, because oh, there's a room up over there I can probably go through.
They will reboot Metroid and make Samus a whiny teenager.
No, they won't. If they didn't do it with Dread, which ended up being one of the most popular fucking games of the entire series, they won't do it now. If Dread completely failed,
Samus will be a Viola Kappa.
no. I have more confidence in Nintendo than that. You know, say what you will, even I'll sit back and say this about Nintendo and their
Samus is a rogue bounty hunter and you play as her son Merrick Aaron. Samus will be a black trans lesbian Kappa. Kapu.
Okay, I don't... Oh wait, there was that place right there.
Further analysis of the ancient reptilican ruins on Bria has
Okay.
revealed a unique energy spike.
Yeah, and?
I suggest you investigate this phenomenon.
Okay. Why can't I
You
just...
were saying?
Shush. Disney or Nintendo kind of has a very Disney-esque treatment of their characters, and so like I feel like that wouldn't happen.
We will transmit the coordinates.
As in,
Oh dear God, no.
what I mean is they're very protective, I should say. Actually, now when I think about it, that is the worst thing I could say. The point being that I do not think Nintendo would do that just because they have...
You fucking think.
Yeah. I was thinking about old Disney and not new Disney. That was my main issue. Okay, I guess I can't go up there. Permanently offline.
New Disney can suck my shiny metal cock.
Yeah. I was just thinking about how much Nintendo is kind of protective over its properties, and therefore the mental image that people have of Samus, which is not the Sakamoto thing, is so much better than what most have. So yeah, maybe it was stupid to say Disney considering everything. I was thinking about how it was within like Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, maybe it wasn't that. Okay, I need to figure out where else I can go, because that area is no-go. And I only really got the... Hold on. Okay, that's the Thorn Ruined Jungle. Wait. Really? Those two? Oh, maybe there's one at the other... Hi, Matanui. Welcome to... I need to know where the fuck I need to go. I have to figure out where I need to go.
Balls.
BALLS.
Were you still planning on doing that special stream? Or was that cancelled?
Yeah, at this point in time, I'm probably not. Like, I haven't found any good timing for it. I'm probably like with
Spell walls.
WALLS. I'm thinking with Thanksgiving, that I'm gonna do the crowd controlled Zelda Nuzlocke, or not Nuzlocke, randomizer on that day, because oh boy, that seems like it should be fine. I just realized Rundus' ship is right there. No, it was going to be something with the live system. Essentially, I would have to beat X number of games within X number of lives, not in-game lives as in the lives like in a video game, but as in my own live. Oh yeah, here we go. No. No. And I'm still thinking about when I should do something like that, because it has to be something like either a week-long thing or over a weekend, and I have to have enough time to do it. Wait. Oof. Boom. Oh. Ah, here. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to put it in my media thread, but I watched for Gnomelock Holmes today, but I've only didn't put it in my media thread because like I was busy trying to do like 5 other things.
You haven't died yet. Good job, mommy.
Well, yeah. It's easy when like nothing
Spell
is.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Maverick, this doesn't really work when you can put it right there. SUPERCALIFRAGILISTICEXPIALIDOCIOS. US, sorry. Fuck.
Train.
Fuck. I messed up at the end.
You suck.
I messed up at
And
the
you
end.
failed.
And I failed. And I failed. God.
Can't spell out.
Look. Do I have to pull up the VTuber spelling bee?
Hey, work a little harder.
Do I have to pull up the VTuber spelling bee and sit here for 4 minutes while we watch some people who are like English sacred language? We're pulling up the VTuber spelling bee. God damn it. I love, granted this ain't a VOD, but it's a video. Where is it?
Zava failed the test, Shen. He literally had the answer sheet.
I know. Shut up.
Albanian spelling greater than Frogman spelling.
Shut up. We're bringing up
the world cannot fathom the amount of fucks I don't give.
No, y'all. Wait, hold on. You'll give a flying fuck.
Zava needs pull-ups, all right.
No, I do not.
To the gym.
No. Shut up. Found a mouth fucks. It'll be fine. This. Wait, no. Why did you auto start? Why did you auto start? Fucking goddamn. VTubers can't spell.
Old man Zava needs his reading glasses.
Shut up. It. This motherfucker.
Alright.
Fucking keyboard.
Congressional.
You're fucking me, right?
Congressional sentence. Tifa's voice interrupted the Italian congressional hearing.
Although speaking of, did you guys end up? I know it's a spelling bee, but did you guys like see like the original like source video? It's good.
Shut up. Spell the fucking word.
D-O-N-G-R-E.
Spell like up.
H-I-O-N-A-L.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Your word is compassion. Your word is approximate. Your word is intermediate.
Can you use it as a sentence?
The manager was intermediate between the two different VTuber performances.
Can you use it in a different sentence?
This word has intermediate difficulty.
Can you use it in a third sentence?
I have reached an intermediate level of
Congratulations, you have a skill
Yes.
computers have rendered
Your word
obsolete.
is sanctimonious.
Oh, awesome.
Your word is schnitzel.
Wow.
Your word is hypothalamus.
You are fucking kidding me.
Flip didn't ask me, so it wouldn't matter.
Your word is actuarial.
You're bullshitting me.
Your
This
word
motherfucking keyboard
grandiloquence.
motherfucker.
What the fuck?
English second language keyboard
Fart?
Bartlick.
Fart?
Yes. It's not that funny.
Korean English second
ready for
language
next word?
motherfucker decided to host a
What?
goddamn spelling bee.
Butte.
I have no idea what the fuck you are saying.
I know it. I know it. I know this one. It's spelled exactly like but with an E at the end, Pop. It's B-U-T-T-E.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Your word is
It is.
phonetic. That is incorrect.
What the, like phonetic alphabet?
No, phonetic pertaining to or based on the observation simulators and differences between organisms. This is biology. This is bi. You know what? I did give you the wrong sentence, so I will. That is on me. That is that.
This is the one sentence that I didn't write. It sucks.
I literally used the dictionary for that, bro.
I'm gonna just a peek behind the curtain. I'm gonna read out this sentence as Flip wrote. Many VTubers think they should be held to the same equivalences.
That should be a K.
Wise the AI is an expeditionary.
Why is an expeditionary?
This is actually a terrible sentence.
I know. I couldn't think of doing those.
You used it as a noun.
Oh, it's an adjective.
Can't pronounce sheriff. Can't pronounce prestidigitation either.
God.
I don't know how to pronounce half these words. Contrainted. Holy fuck.
Brother.
I swear to God.
Abate. Abeyant.
Abeyant. I don't have anyone in mind, but can I phone someone?
Yeah, sure. Burrow and Elliot are probably your best bets.
Someone said Atlas in chat.
No.
Is Nyanomancer still in chat? Nyanomancer, are you here? You're a
Oh,
cat.
no.
I believe in you.
I could DM him as well.
Okay, yeah. It's just that they're a wizard and a cat. I feel like they'd be very intelligent.
Testing. Hello.
Hello, Nia.
Hello, we can hear you, Nanomancer. You've been called in as a friend.
Oh God.
Do my best.
You need to spell the word abeyant.
It is a French
A?
word.
No. All right. A-B-E-I-A-N-T.
Do you accept that answer, Grim?
Absolutely.
That's wrong.
T-I-E-S peculiarities.
That is incorrect.
No!
Oh, I just realized that this might give me copyright claimed
That is incorrect.
because of the fucking song.
What was
Oh
it? It's
God.
2 R's. Really?
Unfortunately.
It's very close. Very close. Very close. That is incorrect.
I
That is
think
incorrect.
by the end of this, because I caught,
Yeah, thank you all for participating. Am I gonna do this again? Fuck no.
I think I caught the end of this specific stream. I think it was Pupper that ended up winning because of the person who like got a wrong answer, but because Floop like gave the wrong actual word, like it didn't count. But I didn't even get to see half of this fucking shit show because it was a shit show. Don't get your English sacred.
God, how I wish Colt was in this.
He wasn't that popular back then. God, if Colt could, I feel like Colt could do. Ow. See, I really want this to stick in my head in Vinyan. I really wanted to do it.
Maybe it's a good idea to not rely on the computers for spelling.
Yes.
Maybe, just maybe.
Knife. But yeah, I sit there and I don't worry for the human race based upon lack of spelling. I just kind of sit there and go, you know, English is kind of bullshit with its spelling, especially because it borrows from so many other languages that have their own fucking spelling rules. It's like, ah, yes, this word, it comes from France. I'm like, I don't want to know that.
License, M8?
A license? I do have a license. Do actually have licenses. As time
he told them the truth.
As time slowly passed, I grew old. Even as the combined power of magic and science couldn't cheat death forever. In order to preserve Brio's environment, I would find a successor. Finding one was a daunting task, for most of the folks saw me as a monster. Time passed as quickly as I searched. My efforts seemed to be in vain. Seemingly by chance, I found a young primal wandering the wastelands and rescued her. But this was not a chance encounter. She was a prophetess, tirelessly searching for the last Lord of Science to speak to her about her visions. In her dreams, she saw a starborn death coming to Brio, and with her vision came a plea to save her world. Based on the information, I began to work on improving the existing decontamination equipment to help prepare a defense from Brio against the inevitable catastrophe. All the credit principle.
I mean, all languages borrow. I think it's just because it's half Latin and half Germanic.
Not all language, because like, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Asian languages. In fact, like the Asian languages typically have a different. Oops. The Asian languages all have like a different reference point.
Why the fuck make a brand new word if one already exists?
Because sometimes you didn't know that word existed. Sometimes you did not know that word exists. And because word exists, new word exists, yeah. But I'm just saying, even though I have my cheat sheet, fucking other VTubers can't spell, so it's fine.
Sever,
it's
you
fine.
are making my point without realizing it.
I know. I guess. Oh.
New words. Like mid and bus in smile.
True.
Shake for me. I am your backdoor man.
What? Wait. What? Wait. What? That sounds like you're talking about you won't into the back. You want to fuck my butt? No, you cannot fuck my butt.
Zarvasi. Jib give PLZ.
God damn it, Nirmata.
He died.
Yeah, I know. Wow. I almost died in game because of that. What's over here, anyways? Okay, no, that was the extra.
It's not that much different when Japan borrows an English word.
Yeah. And then they have to pronounce it within their own language or own speech patterns, so then it sounds really weird, and you kind of have to be kind of weirdly racist to say it in Japanese. And here we go. This might be the path forward. Break the ice. Oh, I can't do it. There's ice. You have to break the ice for me, Samus. There we go.
You must be racist, Zava.
Yeah, okay. The problem is, it's like, okay, how do you say convenience? How do you say air conditioner? You go air conditioner, but you kind of, sometimes they're like, no, you can't say air conditioner. You have to say aircon. Aircon. You have to say convenient.
In core e foreigner.
Let me out. It's like sometimes you have to be kind of racist to get the Japanese to understand you, because they have to be. Unless they actually know English and can actually speak English normally. Load screen. Ooh, new area discovered. Work with advanced movement system. Well, what am I getting? I'm probably gonna use that. Wow, that sure was some words that guy said. Adela and the first Chozo gift of knowledge bestowed upon by the Reptilicus. Screw attack. That's weird. You usually don't get this early. If you had to keep absolutely one body part and everything else was cyborg, what would it be? I mean, okay, assuming it's you account for, okay, do you count brain or not? Dicks! Because brain, no, not the dick. I want the cyber penis, so
There was a guy in Edge Runners with a cyber dick.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
Okay, and
right, I forgot yours is small.
Yeah, exactly. Can I scan? The first Reptilican Emperor to receive the gift by force by the Chozo. Blue disc platform controls making a strong blast.
But
probably.
Excluding the brain and like the pancreas and such.
Okay, so then am I actually kind of at a standstill? Because at that point in time, it just becomes Is that it for this area? Yeah, that's it for this area. There wasn't any kind of lore panel, right? Oh, there was this to get back up. I'm kind of at a loss.
I didn't realize until halfway through the show that the MC literally has his spine ripped out to be
a cyborg. I still haven't watched Edge Runners. I need to get around to it. As I said, I barely watch anything outside of like just whatever gets shown on like Morco's Discord. Here we go. Sadly, disaster came to us before we could finish our work. An accident caused a supply fuel gel to explode, sending fire to the sky and exposing our position. It was not long before a primal war band saw a great fire and rushed to attack. Without any way to power my great Magnamors, and no way to defend myself from their assault.
Ready for lots of gore, sweet romantic/tragic moments, and oh yes, spines and lungs being
Yeah, being ripped out. Okay. Oh yeah, in the Discord, yes. Fleeing would only drive them to pursue us no end, and they would show us no mercy to either one of us once caught. I had no choice but except to stand my ground while the prophetess fled safety. With her, I sent my records of the past in hopes they would find both sanctuary. You now read my last words, etched in stone and placed by the prophetess. We speak from you from beyond the grave to our plea with you. Save our world from the starborn plague. Lift our veil of hate from the eyes of our people. May our remaining relics serve you well in this struggle. Was that everything with their logbook? Lore. No, I'm missing 2. So there's something between Victory and the Hunted that I missed. Wait. Oh.
You suck.
Yeah, I thought I could get from that in. It's fine. I didn't die, so it doesn't matter. All right.
I meant the missing stuff.
Oh. It's probably in a segment that I haven't seen yet, or I haven't, like, went back to. There's plenty of areas that I could have gone to, that I could have probably explored. But hey, I got the thing to go to the other place. Come on. I know.
Samus, are you there? We have been trying to reach you. Is everything all right? There
Everything's
are some important new findings. Our reconnaissance probe has discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla. As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla, and we will upload the core.
Don't care. Phasoid. Phasoids are masses of Phazon energy that form after the Leviathan has been destroyed. They retain a small bit of sentience and are mindlessly aggressive. The only way to damage a Phasoid is by attacking with Phazon-based attacks. However, this has a side effect causing the creature to split into 2 small forms. So if the Phasoid has split small enough, it simply fly to contact and detonate on contact. So yeah, just skip it. Oh god.
Just so you know, in school there was once a test to speak as long as possible without saying like I'm the only one who did it flawlessly smile.
Damn. Well, that's good for you. I guess it's this room. Because I can't go over here with that. Maybe there's something in this room. Well, good job for you. Boom, 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 boom. You're just that good, dab. Damn, Din's dabbing. Oh, there we go. All right. Don't. Don't care. Let me through.
Can you explain why people hate that one Metroid game?
Which one? Other M? Yeah, it fucking ruined how Samus was. Other M is one of those weird travesties.
Someone said Metroid Prime 2, but I thought it was a troll.
No, Prime 2 has problems, but it's not the worst Metroid game. Like Prime 2 has problems. It's maybe the worst of the Prime trilogy because it can be like very what's the good word for it? It can be very obtuse with some of its puzzle designs. That's a good word, obtuse. So yeah, it kind of just becomes like what the fuck am I doing? All right, so all of that's pretty much done.
Oh wait, just realized I can point by Loans 23 choose a verve happy Falud fanfic, devilish face. Like the goal of the puzzle is very strange. That violates the first rule of game design in the
rules. It's more or less like you can easily miss some spots. Granted, there is a hint system, but you're going back and forth between two different planes of existence, and I think that because you have to kind of link to the past, it doesn't feel as well as cohesive as like going between point like this area and another area in a game. We just played Harmony of Dissonance, which does the two different castle thing a lot better, but then again, you don't learn that it's two different castles until like the 60% mark in that game. And when you go back and forth between the two castles, it's more towards the end. While like Prime 2 makes you go back and forth.
Castlevania games are the enemy movements randomized.
No.
Wait, I've only just noticed you have nipples on this model.
No, wait, do I? No, I do not. Did I? No, you better not. Hold on. What? I'm pretty sure I thought I got rid of those. Hold on. Can I rotate? Oh no, I've locked the camera. That's why.
Someone told me they are only randomized on the side-scrolling ones like Castlevania 4. Don't see them.
Give me a second. Where's the camera lock? Okay, L's lock camera. Fuck me.
Battletoads.
It's there. I thought I got rid of them.
Now I see them. Hot.
I thought I got rid of them. Do y'all want to see how I make a model? Do you want to see how I will remove nipples? It's very so because I'll show you on this one. There ain't no nipples on this one. I hate.
マミー、右を指さして、
No.
左を指さして、
Here
アイウムニードサムミルク。
No, we're going to showcase how I'm going to remove nipples. Time to boot up the blender.
No!
Desktop. We're gonna.
It's
okay.
not that hard.
Shut up. Actually, it isn't that hard. Actually, hold on. Open. So y'all don't see my file folders. Zaverfall. Yeah.
So tasty.
Shut up, watch. We're gonna showcase. Hey, this is what I look like in Blender. Wait. Why isn't it loading the texture? Okay, it's gonna take a while because of everything. So this is how I kind of look like in Blender. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to look at this. Yay.
That wasn't a euphemism.
Here we go. Dude, we are going to hit. Which way would be good? Okay. Take these away.
Fuck yes, close up tummy view cregasm.
Okay, we need to do this. Stop.
This is the cyberpunk future tomb where we redesign our bodies in Blender.
There we go. And just like that, nipples removed. Let's do the exact same thing on the other side. Wait, there's one right here. Okay. Dissolve. There we go. Well, probably gonna do more than just. Yeah, that seems better. Because there's still a little bit of a hump.
Now put the camera down a bit.
Why? You want me to remove? You want to actually see what's underneath the pants? You actually want to see what's underneath here? Because you can kind of tell what's underneath the pants. I can disable the pants.
Disgusting.
Here. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Why would you think I would have anything underneath here? Why? Look, trust me, when I make these models, I try to make sure that they're appropriate. But yeah, it does seem like I'm going to have to deal with some stuff.
I didn't, but I'd be funny.
It didn't. You know what? It doesn't matter. Y'all get to see at least this part. Okay, that should be. Also, like, you can see the bones. I can go into pose mode. Fuck it. Like, here's legitimately the bones for the tongue. The tongue bones. Because if I do, hold on, get out of pose mode.
Turn around, show that thick tail, give PLZ.
Fine, this is how it looks like in the back. I never moved this up, so this is what the actual tail looks like that I made in Blender. This is it moving.
No.
Stop. Yeah, I'm. Okay, so that's the blender end of that. I probably don't have enough PC power to deal with Unity right now, but I'm just gonna be in this outfit for now until I fix the nipple thing, because oh god, I didn't realize it at all.
I was expecting Ken doll Roy.
No, I go one step for, like, number one, of course I took away most of what's underneath the clothing. If it doesn't have to be shown, I take it away because there's no reason to keep it around.
It show a bump in female form.
What? What do you mean? No, in female form, I don't want to pull those up. Like, at least I have the shit to, oh, not love. At least in the female form.
Pull it up, that will get you banned.
There isn't any there. I have made sure of that.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Like, art is art, so therefore Twitch cannot technically ban me for showing that. But at the same point in time, nothing that is underneath clothing, especially for the female model, has anything with it, because I kind of delete that stuff. As I said, I am very cautious about what I can and cannot do on Twitch. I just didn't catch it with the female, with the current model. Like, it doesn't matter with this one, because there's a bra right there. Look, there's a bra and everything's hidden, so there ain't no nipple slippy thing. But yeah, I just completely didn't catch it. Let me just go back to myself. All it means to me is a little bit of extra work. What am I doing? I just remembered I have the screw attack now. I pretty much can go most places.
The female model looks great.
Yeah, I do enjoy how it looks. That's the problem with a lot of character creators, is like the female stuff always looks great, but like the male stuff kind of always, Use my knife. Yeah, we're just gonna use the alt outfit, unless I want to put back on the maid uniform, but nah.
Of course you'd go to alt outfit and deny us maid dress frown.
Y'all
now do it again.
Doing what? Why you? Well, the maid dress, I mean, it's not Halloween. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize actually R63 has been done. So yeah. Well, I guess if I'm doing R63, I can just go back to this. It's nothing on there. All right, all we have to do is go where again? Oh yeah.
Disgusting Zaverva cleave.
Shut up. Damn. I still have a tail. Breezy. Okay. Whoop.
Tails the only reason why I'm still here.
Damn. Damn. Then again, you stayed pretty much around when it was the maid dress. All right.
Maid is wholesome and bussin'.
Oh wait, yeah, I have that be. Bussin'. Wait, how is it made wholesome? In this day and age, like, maids are not seen as wholesome. Whoops. Do. Wait.
To your degen mind they lewd. To my innocent mind they bussin'.
Zoom. Man. But yet you'll be like mommy pilkers and Wait, is that a new one? Are you a new thing? One. Yeah, one time this month so far. Oh, Space Pirate. Hello, Space Pirate. Go away, Space Pirate.
With the right mind, she can just be a very helpful assistant who cleans, cooks, and does a lot of H.
Does a lot of helpful things for you, and you will give all the appreciations that it deserves. Yeah, but on the other hand,
but a sex slave with the wrong one.
Pretty much. Oh. There we go. Ooh.
I'll have you know I got 4 on innocent test. So you're 5 times as degen as me.
I don't even remember. Wait, what did I put down on that one? So 5 times 20.
Wide
Out of 100. Jesus Christ. Like 4. Damn, you barely lived any portion of your life at that point. Like 20 is still me going, yeah, I've drank. Yes, I've had a few beers before drinking age. $600 kills. Nice.
Okay, favorite roleplay fetishes?
Huh?
Meaning actual and fantasy occupations.
What? I don't... I've never had a person to RP within any kind of environment that are Actually, maybe I should not even start with this one. Do you need a blast? You look broken.
I volunteer.
No.
Just use prawn as a reference.
Yeah, I know. I've always been kind of interested in the absent. Okay, so I'm just going to start talking about like people in anime that I like. I've always been into like the I always called it the absent-minded woman the absent-minded scientist, or the scientist who's more interested in like research or like treating you as like a subject. Wait, are you new? Yes, you are. Advanced Arrow Trooper, armor resistant to beam attacks and vulnerable to explosive blasts. I'm not gonna read it. It's the same thing. Just now, they have armor. Though I guess they are pirates, so Space pirates always have funny text.
I'm into the sexy scientists like Bulma that have big butts. That's a thing, right?
True. No, that's a thing. When the gun gets tough, the tough put on armor. Advanced Arrow Troopers wear an extra layer of alabastive armor that is susceptible to explosive blasts. Like regular Arrow Troopers, they wield 2 remote attack pods in combat. They're outfitted with a particle cannon and gel bomb rack. Gel bombs stick to their targets until detonations. High velocity movement can remove gel bombs.
Bulma showed Roshi her shooter.
Yeah. On accident. He thought you.
Get horny. I'm just that innocent smile. Oh wait, I have 6 on the innocence score.
No. How is it that I'm at 20, but two of y'all are like fucking like the most.
See. Not all
traditional trad wife based. I haven't had a single drink. God. That surprises me.
I'll go a step further and say any job that involves your intelligence.
Yeah. But yeah, to give an example, I guess it's like if you've ever watched Black Clover, Sally. If you ever watched My Hero Academia, Hatsune Miku. Like those characters. I'm trying to think of another good example.
Have drank before. Didn't like it very much. Gave me acid reflex. Although maybe it's just a wrong test.
Yeah, it could be. There was one that was like 100 questions. That's the one that's the one that I did. There's also the rice purity test, and that's a different one, period. Oh yeah. We can just do this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I know these are new. Swarm Bat. Gear system was part of a large network that provided powers to additional pods.
So a scientist, doctor, secretary, librarian,
no, I wouldn't say secretary
/ mechanic.
Yeah, but one in which they're so devoted to their work, or that devoted to it, and it's like if they're sitting back and like, hey, you want to have sex, it's more or less like they want to have sex because they want to have some weird freaky thing.
Surprised you only got 20 TBH.
Wizard.
Based Frog Boy.
Power node, kind of destroyed to return critical. Okay. Ah.
Light counter.
Shut up.
76.
Shut up. Whoa, hey. No, we've already seen this. Okay.
Okay, what's this purity test y'all are talking about?
Innocence test. It's like some 100-question thing. It's like, how innocent are you? I'm like, have you had sex before marriage? Or stuff like that.
$79.
Have you had the sex or drank or smoked? And yeah, I don't smoke. Have you ever had the weed?
Smoke.
Smoke.
Have you gotten chromed up so badly you couldn't see straight and also a cyber dick?
I wish.
This area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Okay, so down, up. Oh. Boop. Yoink. Alright, now we can command our ship to land here. So they can do what? Oh yeah, upgrade our stuff. Smonk.
Saw others turn into greasy stoners, and said nah fuck that.
Okay. Ah, we're adding a grapple function. Gunship now has a grapple system. Lock on command with the lift. Okay.
Wow.
Now that you have the ship grappled, you should be able to assemble the Theronian bomb.
Okay.
We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb.
Logbook updated.
Her head swelled up so much it gained the ability to fly.
What? Upgrade people upgrades. Hello, what Clade? W Clade? What? But yeah, we're gonna upgrades. The entire point of a Metroid game is getting upgrades. Making progress. Imagine if I wasn't... Oh, wait, are you firing at them or me? Okay, both. Imagine if I didn't have to just... Oh no, we would still be doing this exact same thing at this exact same point in time. If I didn't have to go to sleep early that Wednesday night. It's like I made up an entire hour.
It means Corpus install a USB port into your neck as a kid and you download MMA programs to fight pay.
People. Yo, it's just like my... It's just like my Metal Gear Risings. But instead of corpo, instead of a senator that runs a PMC, it's kidnapping you as a child and then harvesting your brain. It's corporations. I still. What? Y'all, how are y'all so pure? How is me, the freaking weirdo virgin?
See, you're the weird one. Not me, smile.
But I'm legitimately... Okay. Okay, good. The game's like, nah, we're not going to showcase that until you're in safe area. Good job, video game. Okay.
Half of them are have you fucked 5 people at once?
Yes. Then and that's the part where it's like, no. But the other part of it is like, have you ever gotten in trouble in school? And I'm like, yeah. Like, no shit. Have you ever done a drinky drink? I'm like, yeah. Of course I have. So this thing. Pick
You're
this
not
up.
Batman.
I'm not. Of course not. Why would I be Batman?
In episode 1 of Edge Runners, David gets into trouble at school for having outdated tech and crashing the S.
The mainframe? Man, that does seem like a cyberpunk-esque thing.
Let's take into consideration that people are doing less and less freaky stuff nowadays.
Yeah, true. But only in like the last like 3 years.
I really shouldn't be watching you. You're a bad influence.
Nah, do it. Do it, Sean. Watch me. Go drinking. Underage drinking. I mean, don't do an underage drink. Please do not do an underage drink. That is bad. That's wrong. Only drink when your country says you're of legal age. Only drink when your country says you're of legal age to drink.
Actually, I kind of want a more normalish cyberpunk story. Edge Runners is like Serial Lane plus Pulp 5.
Pulp Fiction. Or don't drink at all. Yeah, you know what? It's your choice as well. You could drink or don't drink. But... what's this?
It really feels like the people already in relationships and the LGBTQ plus are still getting some. Well, I've done the Rice purity test, M93, the right extreme.
What? Damn. Okay, where am I supposed to actually be going? I guess upwards? Wait, did I? What's this? Oh. Okay, I can't do that. So this was a grapple point with this. Oh. Use the control panel. Wait, where was the control panel?
Like the only thing on that list is jack off and drink booze WTF that I've done.
Magnetic row. Where's the interface then? Oh, I have to do this again. Derp. I'm a derp. Projector. Am I getting the spider ball soon? Because I feel like I need the spider ball. Spider ball. Ball with spider. I do hear something. Like an item. That could have just been that little segment. Oh, hey, we're up here. Yeah, this might be the spider ball. Spider ball. Let's spider ball. Spider ball. Oh, it's you again. Berserker Lord. It's the same thing that we've fought like 2 times beforehand.
Reject Varia. Become Spider.
But the spider ball is part of the Varia suit, though.
93 was the good one, it seems. I got the same.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to hit those balls back to him. Whoops. I'm stupid.
I'll kick you in the spider ball.
No. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. Fire more funny missile shots again.
So out of 100 naughty things on that list, I did 7.
Huh. Oh well. Like, I think one of them is, like, I could have had a 21 if, like, I've actually sent a dick pic before. If I wasn't, like, the type of person who was like, no, you don't get that. You personally don't get the dick pic. Because I've been asked, I'm not kidding about this. I have actually been asked for dick pics, like, 2 times in my life.
Dick pic give PLZ.
No. 3 times now.
3 times now.
Yeah. But I'm being honest, is like, one of them was just a friend who didn't believe that I had a small penis, but I'm like, no, I'm not giving you a picture of my penis.
Small femboy PP.
Okay. Am I missing something outside of the fact that... Oh, you know what? I think I know what I'm missing. I need to be in phase-on mode for this.
Dick pics would be meaningless in Cyberpunk since you could have a chrome piece.
Exactly. Come on. Okay, there's the auto vent. I forgot the auto vents do happen. There we go. God. Of course. Of course, the moment I beat him, I can't even get out of phase mode. Give me spider ball. Give me spider ball. Spider ball. Ball with spider. Okay. Cyberpunk is weird. But hey, at least you can plug yourself into like some VR world and be like, yay, VR chat. Man, that would be great if those puzzles right there were different every time, but they've been the exact same.
So like counter is 90 now, but I think this is above average because you've talked more. Also it seems unrealistic you'd have two large military corporations basically running the city. Would. TBH in Cyberpunk you could actually increase the size of your meat cup.
Yeah, that's true. Please give us the Cyberpunk future. I want the giant robo penis. You would think, like, even, what's it called? What was the series called? Mirror's Edge had, like, one corporation per city. But then they had, like, 5 corporations total running the entire planet, I think.
You could have tail, and I'd have the ability to easily track you down.
Do I have the timer without the barrier? Yeah, okay. Man, we totally couldn't do this with a control stick, now could we? Wait, hold on. The philosophy of Militech and RX different. I know nothing about Cyberpunk. I only played like 2 hours of Cyberpunk ever. I feel like the next time I see the PS4 version of Cyberpunk on sale, I would buy it. Like, because there's always like physical copies of Cyberpunk that run for like $8. And of course, I'd be buying the PS4 copy just because I can just upgrade to the PS5 and be like, oh, here's this shitty version. Well, now here's the good version. Upgrade from the shitty version to the good version because my PC, man, my PC already has problems running stuff. Emerging popularity Americans. Scroll it. In there. Oh wait, there's the door at the bottom. Fuck. Whoops. I would assume that each different military corporations based within like certain companies or countries. Like the way that one sounded is legitimately like funny racism, funny Japanese racism. You know the type. The type to deny funny war crimes.
We made it. Light counter 100.
Shut. Well, why aren't you celebrating with a let's party? Not really. Ah. There you go. Here's to 150 more likes. Shit. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Oh.
Honorary California.
Oh, what's going on in here? Bioform's energy was completely drained. Oh. Oh boy, are we gonna fight some Metroids? Are there some Metroids in this Metroid game? Damn, only 2 hours in. We are definitely beating this second planet tonight. Oh. Am I getting an item soon? I feel like it's been a while since we got an item. Oh, hey. How'd I break? Power pod starts to keeping the unit pod active. Oh, so I should defeat the power source. Wherever that's it. Yo! That's a Metroid, I guess. They look kind of different. Ah. Spinner. Where are we going now? Where we go now? I feel like we're going to turn off the power to this place and release all these Metroids. I am working hard. Look at how hard I'm working. We got 1/3 of the bomb that we need. We're walking through pretty similar freaking hallways. Wait, I need to go a different way then. Okay, that's a... Wait, hold on, I see it now. Haha! You almost hid it from me. God, Samus, please. Samus.
Loaf.
Shut up, Loaf. Shut up, Loke. His name is OG Loaf.
No, I know what to say when you raid Smile.
What? What? Oh no.
You'll find out.
Oh shit. Man, there's not a lot here. Pretty tension. Alright, Sam, it's time to turn off all the power. Come on. I know it's this. Oop. There we go. You have 2 energy cells now.
Oh yeah, in the cyberpunk universe you can actually graft a lizard tail to your body through bioscule.
Yo! That's cool. Alright. Diffusion missiles. Ah, Seeker. Alright, time for the Metroids to break out of their containment.
Exotics is a form of fashion and biosculpting which creates physical forms that range from animal-like in appearance to
Furries.
something that may look entirely inhuman.
Furries. Alright, hold on. I need to scan this Metroid. Phase on Metroid. Phase out local time and space. Vulnerable to cold. Rain Furfist. Like all Metroids, Great Cold can immobilize the phase on
Body
Metroid.
sculpt jobs that emphasize the alien or inhuman are known as exotics. Vat-grown tails, furred.
Skin. Hooves, animal-like faces and ears, cat eyes, and semi-human features. Yeah, you didn't use the right one. I'll continue reading. Exotic fashion is currently expensive, time-consuming, usually a hobby among only the very rich and very bored. Prices are based upon the individual enhancements, which would mean legitimately it's fine.
Is this the first Metroid in this game?
Yes, this would be the first Metroid we get to in this game. Freezy, if you're going to be like, oh, it took this long, Metroids don't appear in Metroid 1 until the very end of the fucking game. Legitimately, so it's no different than how real furries are, because goddamn. Because real furries are like fucking rich as fuck and spend countless like money upon like anything and everything. Like seriously. Real furries are like the wealthy elite, which is funny. That's how you know I'm not a real furry, because I'm poor as fuck, man. I mean, sure, if I actually do something with my fucking computer science degree, I wouldn't be, but I'd rather play video games for strangers on the internets. Because I have fun playing with strangers on the internet. Wait.
But okay, out of BioWare, the most interesting to me are grafted muscles and muscle and bone laces.
Wait, like Big Strong? Big Strong? You get to be the Big Strong? Oh yeah, we can just go the other way. Oops.
What even were you doing in Metroid 1 then?
Trying to kill the Metroids, but you had to get to the Metroids. But the Metroids are in like the very last area of the game. You have to go through most of
Grafted muscle. This is vat-grown organic muscle. It functions identically to natural muscle. Grafted muscle will enhance both appearance and strength.
But yeah, you don't get Metroids until like the very end of the game. Because you need to get to the final area, which is... You know what? If I just start using phase on, I probably can kill them much faster, can't I? Oh, they just suck. Oh, they suck you out of hyper mode. Huh. Like, you can't even get to Turian until you beat both Kraid and Ridley. God, maybe I should play Metroid Dread again. It's been like, it's been almost a year since I last touched it. I just said Kraid, and then I'm like, I want to fight Kraid again. Fighting Kraid was fun. Anyways, let's get that
Remember when
tank.
Red Phazon was a thing?
Yes, that's in the last part of Metroid Prime 1, where it's like super damaging because you have to have something to damage Samus. You have to have something huge to damage Samus when she has the Phazon suit. So they're like, Red Phazon. And it never comes back. At least I don't think it comes back. It could come back when I get to the last planet of this game.
Muscle and bone lace. Muscle and bone lace use nanites to thread microscopic artificial fibers through muscle and bone tissue.
Okay, I know Cyberpunk is a tabletop RPG and whatnot. Question. Are there mechanics like, okay, let's say if you are an exotic, right? Are there actual mechanics and like skill uses behind them? Like, I know they probably don't have that in 2077 because that game was a trash fire. It barely came out. Was horribly mismanaged. But like, they have mechanics behind them, right? Because you wouldn't have that within the lore if you didn't have mechanics, right?
Tails are grown in vats, using gene bank tissue. They can be fur, tinted, scaled or bare skin. The tail is grafted to the base of the spine and linked to the nervous system by nanotech nerve threaders. Tails are relatively weak, but are still capable of lifting light loads.
Oh. So you couldn't say bind
Skin
someone.
alteration uses transformed DNA to change the structure of the patient's skin. Using tailored DNA, the skin can be induced to grow patterned fur, light scales, or exotic skin colors. The big drawback is a 1 in 10 chance that the graft will mutate and develop into skin cancer.
Oof. But what I'm hearing from
I
that...
lost hype very early because I knew, when they weren't showing anything but non-game shit.
Yeah, it was really the type of thing of, yeah, that was the pure no game, no hype, them's are the rules.
Are we talking about Robotnik's lovebots again?
No, we're not talking about Robotnik's lovebots again. We're talking about, Cyberpunk. Oh, I probably have to do it on both sides, right? Wait, hold on.
I still liked Cyberpunk 2077, but yeah, it was kind of a trash fire.
It was a try.
Well, I missed the furries in that game then.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't have them. I don't think they have them in like the actual game. We're just talking about like actual like the tabletop games mechanics.
I see you got rid of that weird tag you substituted for R63.
Yeah, I did.
An exotic animal gang member with scaly skin can be found in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, can they? Huh. Yeah. I kind of was like, no, it wasn't as it didn't really do it what I wanted to do. Just keep R63. Do you want to? Oh.
Zaver excited to meet a fellow lizard in Night City.
Exactly. Maybe that's what's gonna cause me to do it. I mean, hell, I got paid. It's November. I got paid. It's November. That means, you know, funny Black Friday sales will happen. So why not?
Imagine all the bizarre fetish Cyberpunk would create with implants and augments.
Yeah. It's like, that isn't new. Okay, I inserted the penis into the round hole.
Motherfuckers delivered a game that was meant to be a quote-unquote a deep RPG, and swept that shit.
Yeah, under the rug. Yeah, it ended up being more of a first-person shooter.
Could mod lizard augments in maybe. The game might have more, but in Edge Runners you walk in on Doc and he's in some weird PR0N simulity. Play beings modify themselves to experience greater sexual pleasure, to say the least.
Okay, so that's one of them. Also, there's a door that I didn't go through here. Should I go down there? Okay, no, I've been down here before. But yeah, I will sit back and say, like, any type of setting like this, any type of setting that has like magic and shit like that, I guarantee 100% that like there is some like extreme sexual deviancy right underneath everything. It's why I sit back and I talk about Naruto, where I'm like, there is no way that Naruto doesn't have like motherfuckers. There's no way Naruto isn't sitting back and having kinky sex with Hinata. There is no way. Motherfucker has like shadow clones and can transform. What do you mean fucking who? I just said Naruto. I just said Naruto. There is no way you can go who? Sorry, I'm sorry, you're a zoomer. Boruto's dad? Boruto's dad? You know Boruto's dad? No, it is.
He can just have his clones be his
partners.
hunters.
Yeah.
Him still shuddering from one hentai with an abortion tentacle.
What? But either way, you know, Naruto could just, you know...
Not Naruto, who was he fucking?
Oh, Hinata. His wife.
What the fuck?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm trying to talk about Naruto's wife, Hinata. The quiet girl. And Naruto. Wait, how do I get up there? Yeah. Oh, I need spider ball. That's why. Let's just see if I need. Is there's anything else I need to?
Hinata Hyuga was the best out of all of them.
Yeah, primarily.
Abortion tentacle that goes into the womb and eats the baby. The seedy nightlife of Konoha village we never see in T-show.
That's weird. Yeah, exactly. There's guaranteed some weird shit in Naruto, and you know that the ninjas are using their ninjutsu for funny kinky sex, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, Terry's such a thing as oversharing. Projection.
I ain't just
still having nightmares over that one.
Either way, Naruto.
More like Dick Jutsu.
Jutsu. Just saying, you know, Hinata has probably like banged Naruto in both male and female. It's like Naruto, Boruto, the reason why you're Boruto, the reason why you look more like your father and your sister looks more like your mother has more to do with who was.
Just say that this is your fetish.
Transformation is my fetish. What are you talking about? Boruto, the reason why you look more like your father and your sister looks more like your mother is because of who carried you to birth. I'm sorry, Hinata is not your mother, Boruto. Your father, Naruto, is. But who's my actual dad? I'm sorry, it's Sasuke. And there you go. The entire fan fiction has already wrote itself years ago, and yep.
You in no way got a 20.
Yes, I have. Okay. Once again, we're sidetracking all of this, aren't we? We're sidetracking all of this.
20.
Okay, innocence test. We'll go. Let me go look at that innocence test again. Fuck it. The innocence test. Okay, I'm gonna source toggle desktop. Okay. God, I forgot how small this is. Hold on. There we go. Have I ever been in a relationship?
Oh,
yes.
You mean that weird glowy quiz?
Yeah, this thing. Have I been on a date once? Have I made out in public? No. Played a game, masturbated? Yes. Sent or received nude underwear pics? Yes, I've received them. Sent nudes? Never. Received nudes once or twice. Sexted? Yes. FaceTime sex? History, been in love? Wow. Had a dating app? Yes. Have I ever paid premium for a dating app? Once, and I regretted it. Long distance relationship? No. Asked for strangers' contact info? No. Asked for your contact information by a stranger? No. I've gotten back. Slid into someone's DM? No. Watch porn? Yes. Have I paid for porn? Yes. Have I watched porn with a member of my preferred sex or other women or women? No. I have not done that. Talk to 5 or more people at once. I've been in voice calls. Posted a thirst trap. Said I love you. We have video.
This frog paid for porn.
Shut up. Sometimes you're willing to give amateurs money. Been to a party? Yes. Drank? Yes. Been drunk? Yes. Blacked or yacked? Played a drinking game? No.
Simp.
Fake sobriety? No. Flirted with a stranger, get a free drink? Nope. Taken alcohol from your parents? I don't think technically have. I've never gone behind backs. Haven't smoked weed or done elbows, hit a bong, or vaped, or smoked a cigarette. Nope. No, cocaine or drugs. Nah, fake ID, fake ID, fake ID. Had the police called on you, technically, but that has much more to do with something else. Got in trouble with school or the law. Showered with them, given or received the hickey. No. Had or given blue balls. I have gotten blue balls by myself. Someone else made you orgasm. Cheated, been caught cheating on with. No. Bought plan B. Used a sex toy. Yes. Spent the night with. No. Walked in while engaged in.
Whoa.
No. Shut up. Sexiled, had sex, no. Sex 3, no. Can't do that, no. 69, no. Threesome, no. Body count more than 5, sex type, no. Person handcuffed by the police, technically yes, and it has more to do with that. And this is funny because if I go with this story, it gets dark pretty fucking fast. Committed vandalism. Driven under influence, no. Texted while driving, actually yes. Gotten a tattoo, pierced something, stolen something. Piracy is a crime. Crashed the car, no. Blocked someone on social media, technically bots, but you know. Got kicked out party, no. Been to party that got raided, no. Snuck out, had corona, no. Still haven't had corona. Had a crush on a teacher. Technically, yes. Doctor, someone's chapter, no. Got 2 people plus in the same, no. Cold snap, best friend list has been left in, no. Got someone 3+ years older than you, no. Or 3+ younger. That should have been the 20. No, that was 25. Maybe I forgot something the last couple of times. Huh. Maybe I was just going through it too fast. But that was 25. And look, and most of that was like, oh, you got blue balls. I've used a Tenga egg before.
Wow. You're even more of a degen.
That's not even that degenerate. Jesus. See? That's how fast that goes.
Speaking of anime, there was one video that said women were a problem in anime. I guessed it was about how they don't do anything. However, he only talked about shonen anime, and even the ones he chose had prominent females that did. So I assume he was whining that shonen doesn't have female focus.
Yeah. Wow.
This is why we gatekeep.
True.
How dark does that cop story go? How the hell did you went from 20 to 25?
Probably because I missed a few.
Sex toys. Police vagueness.
Okay, the police vagueness is legitimately trying to kill myself, commit suicide. Dark. And there we go.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, well, fuck. Oh, yeah. So, like, when you have them call on you,
Did you?
I've tried. I've made at least one attempt before.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to bring up anything personal like
Oh,
that.
no. Like, understand that when that was part of all of that, it's like, technically this has happened.
I will unlock this area.
It's nothing against y'all or anything like that. I'm just like, when you do make an attempt, like trying to jump off a bridge, they will call the police on you, and yeah, for your own safety, they will handcuff you. So there's a lot of funny stories I can bring up with that stuff as well. Like, I spent like a week and a half at like some crisis center. Oh, no. I spent like a week at like a crisis system.
Quite a bit darker than my run-ins with the law.
Yeah. And like one of the people there was like this woman, like this was also a place where they did a lot of like recovering alcoholics and stuff like that as well. So one of the women there was like legitimately 10 years younger than I was, or 10 years older than I was. And this was right around the same time as Elliot Rogers. But she had no. We're going to talk about this. She had a thing for younger men, but specifically like 20 years younger than her. And she legitimately, when she brought up Elliot Rogers, she's like, yeah, I would have fucked him. I thought he was cute. And it's like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, God.
Women moment.
Woman moment. Exactly, woman moment. What do I need for this? Low on power. I think there was a couple of things we can do.
Ironically, Elliot had girls asking him as he said in his diary.
Yeah. It's just it's always funny. It's like, man, trust me, man.
Elliot in hell.
And Ellie ain't getting no bitches anymore. I'm die.
He was just coddled by his mom.
Yeah. That's more of a reasonable assertion than like, Jesus Christ.
Again though, sorry if I brought up stuff
No.
said.
I just understand that, like, when I'm being vague, I was like, yeah, that stuff goes dark, and I know that other people don't really like that kind of stuff. And understandable. I typically don't bring it up. It's
us knowing this new info on Elliot.
What a shame.
What a shame. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, damn. I'm pretty sure she got together with a guy that's 10 years younger than I was. That was also there, who was like an alcoholic.
Ain't most mass murderers mama's boys?
I think so. Not really
I had
sure.
to save a friend once from an attempt.
Yeah. Which way am I going? I know they said they marked them all on my map, but like that means absolutely nothing when I turn off hints. Okay, this is the way back. Okay. So I'm actually going the way backwards. I shouldn't. Okay, that was the save. There was that one. Technically there's this. That's Powerworks. But yeah, like I don't bring it up often, and for reasons. For a good reason, and that reason is mostly I don't think most people want to hear that.
The funny thing is that the girl he was going for when he did the shooting heard about it years late.
And
I'm
so,
not that I'm unsettled, it's just I don't want to pry into
Yeah.
anything. Who
was like, who? Damn. What was that fucking, what is the fucking hat Min has? I was just thinking, like the guy who shot Reagan. It's like, who was the guy who shot Reagan? Because Min has a hat that's like, that guy knew what his Oshi wanted, do you? And I kind of laugh at that darkness of that joke because it's like, If you don't know, fucking the guy who shot Reagan did it for what was the name of the actress? He did it to prove his love to an actress, or because he watched Taxi Driver and thought that like he was so enamored with them, and they shot Reagan.
John Hinckley Jr.
Yeah, John Hinckley.
Wasn't she underage too?
Yes. At the time, she was underage. At the time, I'm sure the actress was underage. John Hinckley Jr. knew what his oath she wanted. Do you? Oh, wait, I can just go over here. I'm stupid.
Jodie Foster, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Jodie Foster. It was... All I knew is that if you say a name, I will probably go, yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a kind of dark joke. Oh, do I need the... I'm gonna need...
Hinckley became obsessed with the 1976 film Taxi Driver, in which disturbed protagonist Travis Bickle, Robert De Niro, plots to assassinate a presidential candidate. Bickle was partly based on the diaries of Arthur Bremer, who attempted to assassinate George Wallace. Hinckley developed an infatuation with Jodie Foster, who played Iris Steensma, a sexually trafficked 12-year-old child, in the film. 12. When Foster entered Yale University, Hinckley moved to New Haven, Connecticut, for a short tea. Average lowly fan.
The hell we on? I just remembered something, and now we're just talking about John Hinckley. Okay, I need Spider Ball, so I guess I'm missing a part from the bomb. But yeah, okay. So I can't get over there yet.
Honestly, I don't.
I don't know.
Also, that guy used a fucking 22 LR revolver to kill the president.
Oh yeah, and that's the reason why you can't get handguns. Like, that's the reason why there's a waiting period on handguns. Thanks, American Dad, for telling me that. Because there was a time...
was it really him alone, though? Thoughtful face. Well, that's not true. In some states, maybe.
I thought the whole point was like there's a wait period. It's specifically a wait
Honestly,
period for handguns.
I don't even blame Taxi Driver. It's people so stupid that they thought that it would work. The RG-14 is known as a Saturday night special, a general category of cheap, low-quality handguns.
Huh.
I always thought the guy had a glowing personality smile.
Also, I should mention that because you mentioned Chloe. I did change that specifically 7th gen because it's going to add a brown filter over me because that's what the true 7th gen experience was. It was brown and bloom.
Saturday Night Special is a colloquial term in the United States and Canada for inexpensive, compact, small caliber handguns. 1. Made of poor quality metal. 2. Sometimes known as junk guns. Some states define these guns by means of composition or material strength. In the late 19th century and early 20th century, they were commonly referred to as suicide specials.
Damn. I mean, I understand
Remember
why.
The whole thing with Jaws and how people killed sharks in fear after the movie.
Yeah. Wait, why am I in here? Oh, I get dumped in here. I can't go back up.
Yay, that was stupid too.
Sometimes you can't deal with stupid. Sadly, sometimes you can't deal with stupid. Hi, video sim. I want to lay down crying, so I've been lurking while you lay down. Oh, what's wrong? It does. I guess if you've been lurking around, you've heard about the other stuff. When we were going through innocence test and why cop? Oh, here.
I'll have to divide the counter because this is long.
Yeah.
Yet it seems that max for 3 hours is 131.
Okay. There's probably several that you missed with the likes. Oh, hey. Wait, can I get back behind there? Or is that specifically a spawn point for you guys? Yeah, what was I? Wait, I actually kind of forgot what even I was about to say. Something.
Glowing?
Glow! Oh yes, glow. So, like, because 7th gen is going to have a brown filter on it, because the true 7th gen experience is about like brown and bloom. I have a separate one for specifically emulating the glowy from this one, from VTuber Plus. Yeah.
They even tried to say that the Joker movie would cause a whole lot of violence.
Yeah, no. Frozen had more violence, and it turns out.
Even though all it amounted to was actual military force. For someone shoving some else in another S.
Okay, so there's that one. What the am I going to have to actually... Yeah, there is that other room. But, yeah... Okay.
Wait, people fought over Frozen?
Yeah, there was at least something that came out of Frozen 2. Like, legitimately, like some, okay, it was either... No, not porn. Like, Joker didn't inside vice, suppose vice. Yeah. The whole...
Two teenage girls stabbed each other, I think.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was legitimately like, oh, there was more violence here than at the Joker. Wait, okay. Which room do I need to go into to get to that room that's over there? Okay, that room over there.
Oh, right, in the UK.
Yeah, was it in UK? I don't remember where it was. I just remember that it happened. The Brazilian instrument for machete brawl broke out. Ah, that's another one. Maybe I need to deal with this. I just remember there's a few times in which it's like, oh, violence at the Frozen too. You have downloaded the map for this area. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a save room. Wow, I don't need it. I didn't need it though. Hmm. Okay, but that has been something. Ooh. Okay, I can't use that because of that. Okay, let me just plug in each one of these. Look, Brazilians like Frozen, I guess. Ooh.
Joker was a better movie if you see it as Fleck watched 60s Batman a lot and believed he was some rich guy's illegitimate son becoming the Joker.
Hmm. I've only seen it like once, like the Joker movie. And that was after watching it in Moriko's Discord after she had her Joker moment. Okay. Ooh. Mm.
Explain.
The Joker moment was because she watched it after she got banned from Twitch because she did a funny. She fucking posted Among Us cock and at Capcom's Monster Hunter stream, so she got banned for 3 days.
Among Us.
Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us.
Chat.
Actual Chad moment. The ASCII dick. The 5e. What time? Okay, wow.
And then she was banned off Twitter for making a joke.
Yeah, it was nearly back to back. Legitimately, can't talk about you can't joke with your friends with violence or something. Can't say that I'm going to like punch you in the dick. Come on. Oh. There we go.
If only Zava was that base.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't be based. I don't have the ability to call people. I don't use Twitter as often, and I don't sit there and post ASCII dicks in people's chats. I mean, granted, I could probably post it in a couple of people's chats, and they'll just be like, yeah, sure. And they'll be okay with it. Okay. All right. There has to be something else I'm missing because
you'll ask Colt and he'll provide loans. 23 choose Averth happy.
No. Okay. This thing has been stuck. Oh, it is completely unable to be repaired. We already did this one. So where the hell is the third one? Because that was one, there was two. Map of the planet. Okay. Okay, main docking bay. Am I gonna have to turn no, it's junction. I would assume power works. Anyways, what did the map for Norian and whatnot unveil? Oh, they just give little dots when there's a power up. That's what it was. Like there's 2 dots right there, and oh, and they give you X's, and there's a couple dots right here, and seems to be a lot of dots. Dots, more dots. Meanwhile, yeah, I pretty much got everything in this except for that one. Oh. It also did it for Alicia, right? No. Yeah, that went around
if
there.
Only you had made dress. You'd be so nice to rest on.
You could totally redeem maid dress. There's nothing stopping you from redeeming it.
Too late now.
Wow. Well, you should have done it earlier. That's only on you. Wait, am I going backwards? Yeah, I'm going the wrong... Wait.
Also point farming.
For what? Let me in, let me in. Oh! Yeah, it goes down. Derp, 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 derp.
For the tail lick.
There ain't no gonna be tail licks. And the bloody redeem is going to be it's going to be just a command, not like a redeem, a point redeem or tail rub. Though I should also make sure I put a cooldown on it, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Which way?
Just not for November. That may be too much.
Okay. Hold on. I need a... Okay, so I don't fuck around. Options. Where is it? Display. If they're gonna mark these things on the map, then odds are just fucking use it. I'll kick in a second. There. Okay. It was all the way back there. Okay. That's fine. But now we can just turn that off because I don't want it on all the time. All right. We'll do this, and then I guess we'll end up fighting a boss, and then we'll be able to go to the 3rd planet. I guess when I started early, it's like, oh yeah. It's only been 3 hours, but I'm supposed to go for an hour longer. All right, I have to go all the way back to the start. which is over here.
There it is. Halfway done. No, not like this.
Well, that's on you. Okay, so junction and then to the right. Well, you should have come. You should come. You should stop participating in weird trends. That does nothing but help. Nothing but hurt.
Says the frog that got 25.
What? Yeah, that still puts me at innocent. Sweetheart. And even then, when it's like, oh, you drank, oh, you've talked with 5+ people. I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's very easy to do that when it's like you talked with 5+ people. Oh, am I all the way back? God damn it.
You suck.
Wait, am I? Wait, hold on. Wait. No, it pointed me the wrong way. It did that, and then because of that, it actually put me on the platform near where I wanted to go to. Oh.
By the way, what do they mean by MPs?
Oh, MPS, it says, forget is mate's preferred sex, which
He's lying. Copium.
It kind of means whatever you prefer. It's like, hey, have you ever had a shared a kiss with the sex that you sex/gender person that you prefer? Like, if you're into women, have you done it with a woman? If you're into guys, did you do this with a guy? If you're into both, then have you ever done this with either one? Oh, we're talking about an innocence test again. John was asking what MPS meant within the context of that, and it was basically... Skip. What? Skip, okay. Pew! Boom. Skip. Wait. Wait, hold on.
Never did any of that degeneracy, angelic face.
Uh-huh. Let me go over here, I guess. Ah, it's that thing. I almost forgot about this thing. Actually, I kind of completely forgot about this thing. All right. Why didn't that work the first time? I did it. I picked up the 2 donuts.
You'll never believe it. I got 69.
Wow. See? Someone else here has had the sex. Congratulations on the sex. Oh.
Excellent work, Samus. The Therodian bound is complete. We are now ready to execute the final stage of our plan. Place the bomb in the cargo hold of the Spire pod. We will mark the Spire location. Please hurry. There is...
Okay, so... the Spire pod. Wait, where's the Spire pod? Shit. The cargo hold of the Spire pod. Ah! Here. Okay, cool. So we gotta get all the way back to there. Which is simple enough. All I have to do is go up here. Go boom! Okay, and then we'll save, and then we'll go over there. And I had the sex, not trolling. Yeah, no, I understand. I've never had it either. That's why I'm a wizard.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless.
Oh, damn. That's Connie. I wouldn't say that's the reason why I am. Post on the internet.
Always your yawns are.
All right, this is the cargo pod, right? So all we have to do is go over here, have this ship go run at like 40 frames, 25 frames or something. All right.
Samus, now that the bomb is in place, return to the AU chamber so that we may discuss the final stage of our plan.
All right. We're almost done with this planet, and then we can go to Space Pirate. The home planet of the Space Pirates, which is not Zevis. But other him isn't canon, so who cares?
Friend told me my last stream made him crack up to the point of tears.
Well, that's always good.
To drop the bomb onto the Leviathan shield, you must move the bomb pod directly over the Leviathan and shut down the pod's engine. This must be done manually. This is a dangerous mission. Thank you.
Yes.
Initiating Skytown migration.
We're moving the city.
Honestly, the fact that I got an 8 on the score feels embarrassing.
I mean, don't worry about like the actuality of that.
We will move the Skytown facility as close as possible to the Leviathan shield, and then deploy the bomb pod. Do you understand what you are supposed to do, Samus?
Yes, I do.
After shutting off the engines, use the escape capsule to return here.
Skytown migration complete.
You must now proceed to the bomb pod. We will release the cables once you're in position. We regret this mission places you in mortal danger, but there are no other options. Good luck.
Good luck. Samus, you may die, but that's a chance we're willing to take. Doot, 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 doot. Yoink.
Great. Now I'm yawning and Zava looks even more comfortable. Samus, hey, I've been no worse.
Yeah, I mean at this point, Zebus has like blown up once. Well, partially blown up. Bye, Skytown. I didn't really like you that much. Okay, cool.
Samus, we are sensing a large number of enemy units in your vicinity. The pirates must have detected your movement toward the seed. If the spire is destroyed before reaching the impact site, all hope for Elysia is lost. You must defend the spire use everything in your power to ensure its safe passage. Good luck, Samus.
Okay, cool.
Alberta's legal drinking age being 18 and having a reliable drinking buddy contributed heavily to mine.
Yeah, that's understandable. Anyways, I love Halo 2. Like, I look at this level and I think Halo 2.
I want to be under mommy's set with mommy. Why must you yawn and do this to me?
Come on, can I? No, I cannot. I could not shoot. I could not do a shoot. Wait. Ah. No. Fuck off. Go away.
Hey, work a little harder.
I am. I'm working plenty hard. All right, come on. Do the thing. Do the big... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm kind of reminded of Halo 2 from this part. It doesn't help that, like, the entire place is kind of brownish. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna build up some. Okay. But you know the place I'm talking about, right? It's like Halo 2 is like one of the first Arbiter levels. That place.
No. Don't know B.
You don't know Halo 2? Damn. Alright, that was the last one. All the pirates fucked off. Okay, I guess they're gonna kill themselves. So in the first one, we basically... like, just disable a generator by blowing those generators up. This time we're just gonna drop a bomb.
Do want to play it but haven't yet.
Well, you have the Master Chief Collection. They totally fixed the Master Chief Collection. There's absolutely no problems with the Master Chief Collection.
Scuttle sequence commencing. 5 minutes until engine shutdown. Escape pod malfunction. Opening repair access tunnel.
Okay, so I shouldn't.
Hey, well, you should. I will sit back and recommend playing at least Halos 1, 2, 3, and Reach. I've never touched ODST myself, so. Okay. I'm just making fun of the fact that every time somebody says that the Master Chief Collection got fixed, it totally didn't. Which is often.
Engine shutdown in 4 minutes.
How do I get in here? Fuck. Oh. Still, I do enjoy Halo 2. At least the multiplayer. Oops. So I kind of enjoy Halo 3's campaign a little bit more. If only for the fact that it's shorter and it is super replayable. Oh god. 700 kills!
In 3 minutes.
Can Samus do it? There's no timer, but... Alright, let's go. I mean... Oh. Come on. 2 is the best one on Xbox because I think it's a massive improvement over 3. But 2 also has the issue of... 2 wasn't completely finished when it was put out. Not that you can really tell until like the very end, but... Because there's a reason why they say, "Sir, finishing this fight," and then the game ends. Seed shield destroyed. Ah, that's the reason for this room. This room that I didn't have before.
The plan worked.
Cool.
The bomb's impact resulted in the destruction of the Leviathan's shield, and the seed is now exposed. Fly there and destroy it.
What if I don't want to? Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, I can go out here. What am I doing? I can go out here. I don't wanna. Samus, you must. I don't wanna. Ooh. At a stretch. Oh, there we go. Save and enter ship. Ow! Why? Why? Man, Pokemon's Friday.
Politoed.
No. I'm not a frog, and I'm not touching a gossip holes. Man, as the one reason why I don't want to do Vignan right this second is because there's not a lot of throwables and droppables unless I make them, and I can't reverse the ones from VTuber Plus, and I wish I could. I just have to wait for those people to put out their content. Like, yeah, I want the gacha pulls, I feel like I'd be bad at Metroid. It's not that bad. I don't think Metroid is that terrible of a game franchise. Though there are, yeah, you want to see me nay nay, I'll nay
if it's
nay.
not complete, why bother?
It's not that it's not complete. Whoops. It's... Yeah, yo. There you go. There's the nay nay. It's not that it's not complete. It's
Fluffy pregnant frog.
It's that a lot of the stuff that are thrown are made by other people, and the way that VTuber Plus handles it is using the Steam Workshop. VNyan doesn't have that like luxury.
Now watch me nay nay.
VNyan doesn't have that luxury, so
Fertile.
right this second, so I basically do have to rely upon oh yeah. Oop. I basically have to wait for other people to deal with it. So it's not that it's not complete. It's more or less like it's new, so there's not a lot of custom stuff with it. That said, the entire system outside of like one little thing is pretty great. And that one little thing is just, oh, there's no stickable throws or drops. Helios. Helios is using swarm bots. But I want to Now, do I have to use...
Sava is the horny Argonian made the Skyrim book is based on Kappa.
Okay, so that ain't it. All right, let's just like.
Except he is a frog.
No, I am a lizard.
Zava, my bread still needs to go in the oven.
Then go put it in the oven. Unless you mean a euphemism for my me, then no. Helios is in 5 swarm bots. Okay. Helios' exterior armor is well shielded but vulnerable to beam weaponry. No. But still vulnerable to beam weaponry. Inflicting enough damage will cause him to overheat and expose his Phazon enhanced core. This core can be overloaded with Phazon based energy. Destruction of the core unit should prove fatal, but it's difficult to achieve. The target is prime bot of a large group of swarm bots, all of which are energized by Phazon. Helios will use the swarm bots for offensive and defensive measures, assuming different formations will allow various forms of attack. Oh wait, 5. That's what. Is he exposed? He's exposed. Look at how much damage it's doing. Fuck.
My dumpling, you've such strong legs and shapely tail.
What? No. Yeah, it's... You know, I feel like this game doesn't use the logbook as much as the other ones do. Also, charge shots with this cannon remind me of Star Fox for the SNES because they kind of sound like that. Oh god.
Milo isn't ready for baking, it has yet to rise. I need you to knead it.
No. No, 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 no. Yeah. Boop. Great. Come on. Come on. Okay, I can't do that. I'm just gonna have to fire. Wait, hold on. I guess this is considered a different form. Humanoid form, but the arm and leg joints appear to be weak. Okay. The arm and leg joints look to be like giant weak spots. Oh. I just kind of realized that, I don't have that much, health. Oh, wait, no, I have half health. Never mind. I thought I had less health than what I assumed.
I've been hearing that in the new Indiana Jones they are planning to go back in time, kill young Indy.
Hello, my other accountism. That sounds like a lie. Now then again, Harrison Ford would probably be fine with never having to play Indiana Jones ever again. Okay.
So you thought you were doing worse. Understandable, Kappa.
Shut up. That or like energy came out. I'm like, that or like all of a sudden I found like energy.
It's a rumor, but it won't die, so there might be something to it.
There we go. It done. No, Indiana Jones, but he hated Han Solo in Star Wars. Thought it was stupid. Yeah. I think he also hates Indiana Jones as well. I think he just hates like being like the weird... you're only known for like that... You're only known for the like 3 roles ever.
Also, this is a depiction of Xaver's birth control, Kappa.
A missile?
Are
Hyper
you
missile.
even going to watch it? I know I
No.
won't.
Probably not. As I said, I barely watch anything. It's like, are you gonna watch this movie that came out? It's like, bitch, I have barely watched movies that I want to come out. Like, I still need to sit there and watch Dragon Ball Super Superhero, but I'm waiting, but like, you know, I was waiting for any kind of like non-theatrical cut. Okay.
I can show you a litany of rumors that won't fucking die and not come true. Sons of bitches need to.
Oh, you mean like how there was going to be what about like the rumor of a Metroid Prime trilogy for the Switch? A rumor that's been there for like legitimately months on end, years. It's coming.
The art style kinda throws me off on Dragon Ball superheroes.
I kind of just want to see it. I want to see it because even though I know what happens within that movie, I just want to. I just want to see. I want to see a movie that is more about Gohan than it is about anything else. It's fine to not have Goku or, you know, as the main focus.
American Freezer Kappa. Oh, look a brain bug.
Black free. I am Black Frieza.
Rumor is just hearsay.
Yeah.
Come to me when you have physical evidence. Don't waste my time. But like you know, and like it's
Yeah,
like.
shut up.
Goku gets punched in the nuts.
Yo. Wait, it's like Super Android 13?
Is now free of further corruption, Samus. Both Leviathans have been removed from Federation space. You have once again performed admirably. However, the threat is not over. We received word from a reconnaissance unit that an emergency GF
Fries now has the N-word part.
Only when he transforms.
Analysis has uncovered a message from Gandreda, sent while she was searching for the pirate homeworld. This is her last message right before she disappeared. To our surprise, the message indicates that a Leviathan has also impacted the pirate homeworld, which suggests that pirates are now enhancing their military forces with Phazon. Worse, the corruption appears to be spreading very quickly. It's as if the planet itself is transforming into pure Phazon.
Because pirates are fucking stupid and are like, ooh, this is a new energy source. Let it destroy our planet.
Left unchecked, this corruption could spread to the entire galaxy. The time to act is now. You must destroy that Leviathan and stop the spread of further corruption. To that end, the Federation is planning a full-scale assault on the pirate homeworld. The attack will commence as soon as our preparations are complete. We have marked the location of the pirate homeworld. And Samus, be on the lookout for Gandreda.
Yeah, let it be on the lookout. Alright, unknown solar system.
Scam.
What?
Fries are probably destroyed planet Vegeta cause it didn't have grape soda and Hennessy Kappa. Is their species
nice.
just called pirates?
I don't know. They never give... Okay, so they call the ones in like the mainline series Zavethians, but like that was Other M. I don't believe in Other M. I don't think they really gave them a name, but like they're considered a space pirate, so. But you know what? If they're just called, if in their own language they themselves call themselves space pirates, that's fine. They're fucking stupid. It's fine for them to call their species that.
Other M or ukulele. Bioscam.
Ukulele. What do you mean bioscam? I'm gonna save.
Scam.
What scam? Oh, you want the scam, the scan on the corruption. Hold on. Samus, how corrupted are you? Is it corrupted enough to satisfy some people's fucking fetish? Let's find out.
Scan you blind frog. Reading glasses.
No, God, he's talking about this. Status corrupted. Phase on corruption level 50. Also, he said scam a couple of times. So. But yeah, there you go. Corrupted. She's 30%. She's 50% corrupted. Which means we're only like halfway. Scan.
No, he said scan twice and scam once.
Okay. Mecha pirate drone. Pirate cargo drones were designed to assist with the fucking It sounds the same thing when it's TTS. This is a pirate door.
A.
Quadruple A.
Scam. Scam.
God, this is going to tell me it's in hyper mode. Okay, I'll be on. Are you a different type of turret? Despair heavily this class. Have upgraded their remorse with a new unit, Despair. They've been reinforced with a layer of heavy armor. Offense capabilities the same.
Scam.
What? I have no idea. I need to learn how to read the pirate. I need to learn how to read pirate. Okay.
You scammer.
What? What am I getting scamming y'all out of?
Yeah.
Yar. God, let me look. God, why y'all like this? Okay, no. Oh. Hey, there's a missile right there. Hey, how do I get the missile?
Not bread scam kappa.
Not bread. Why would I be bread? Oh, bread. No.
Just doing a little bit of trolling, smile.
Don't do trolling. You're now allowed to troll. Boop. I forbid it. Honestly, I'll be honest, I've never liked the look of the pirate homeworld.
Gandrada's communication capsule has
No
revealed
Xenoblade
additional
tonight,
information
but beat
concerning
Xenoblade
the
up.
remote facility. We believe there is a
I
carbon
won't play
supply
Xenoblade
that
tonight.
connects directly to the seed. The gate in this room appears to be its main entrance. It will be impossible to go through that area unless you can find protection from the acid rain.
Cool. I won't do that, but what I will do is play more fuck. I was thinking.
I'm starting to think Dev will beat Shadow by the time you beat it.
Probably. As I said, I probably Oh, well. Ah, here we go. No. There you go. Wee. Wait. I need to go in through a different way. Oh, okay. Other way for the missile. But I was gonna play some Dead by Daylight because I bought Ghostface and the season pass, or not season pass, the battle pass, so I can get the what's up face for Ghostface. So I need to play more of that and earn rift things.
Cringe.
Not cringe.
Imagines Avanok being bred. Wow, Kappa.
Oh. Do I have to pump it? No, I have to twist it and then pull it. Come. I have 3 energy cells now. Cool. Imagine. I'm not even sure how far I'm willing to go in the pirate home world. Because I kind of remember it being a little bit boring. And I really don't, as I said, I really don't like the look of this place. Well, let's see which way this goes first. Boop, 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 boop. One. Oh, I need a spider ball. Okay, hopefully I get spider ball soon, because goddamn.
Racists ever casually just insult us another's homeland.
Well, yeah. But fuck them, they're space pirates. Hello. Hello, mister. It's like, goddamn. I can't wait to scan everything that is in this, in your place. Just to have... Jesus fucking Christ, why is the fucking bounty hunter here? Why is the hunter here?
Wow. You think they're all pirates, SMH?
They're literally called pirates. That's literally their racial name. As I said, I wouldn't doubt that they're actually stupid enough to call their race pirates. Okay. All right. Boop. Wait, no. It's not the use. Oh,
and
wow.
now he calls them stupid.
Yes! Yes, they are! Yes, they are! Like, remember 2 months ago when I read a bunch of different, entries? Of them just going, yeah, every single space pirate's stupid. They decide they want to try to keep Metroids as pets. Propagandist. Anyways, now we got an X-ray visor. Now the X-ray visor will allow me. Oh yeah, this is always been the cool thing with Oh wait, it doesn't work in this one because it's always the exact same. But like in Metroid 1, if you changed the gun
Xavier
and
is
beam.
being racist and is using pirate with the hard R. Wow.
Hold on. Yes, I am. Boop. See, they change it up on
Do
you.
you even get snow where you live?
Barely. Maybe once a year. Maybe. Maybe. Ah. Makes sense. Boop, boop. And like in Metroid 1 or Metroid Prime 1, you have that, and then you can see that she changes her fingers when she switches beams.
This is Federation Trooper NZG-41. Can anyone read me? Over. Repeat, this is Federation Trooper. I'm transmitting on an encoded channel. I was taken prisoner during the attack on Norian, but I've managed to escape. I have information about how to bypass the acid rain and get through to the seed. I don't know how long I can evade capture. I'm transmitting my coordinates now.
Should I trust them? I mean, why would space pirates take people prisoner? Oh. Boop. Oh, maybe X-Way? Ah.
Yes. To not trust them is you being racist.
But they're space pirates. Alright, so logbook updated. That doesn't mean. Oh, it's probably this room. Right? We're transmitting coordinates now. Where is it? Where's the coordinates? Logbook. Yeah, but where is he? Okay, I hate the transmitted coordinates now, but it requires you to have the freaking that on, right? Oh wait, there is one other thing up there, so maybe up there. Ah, it is that room. Okay, hold on. Good. Boop. No, display. I want to take off the hint system. Alright, back up. Back up we go. Boop. Oh, I literally can't go through there. Huh? You want an nene? I see! I see! I see! Yo! Yo!
Nia if you're racist.
Fuck you. Fuck you! No! No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. 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 Space pirates aren't an actual race, so I can't be racist against them. Where's the refund? I can do this. I can do this. Where's the nene? There's the nene request. Haha! I can reject your previous nene. Haha! And all these other ones can be marked as complete. There we go. Hi there. Okay then. Oh, that's why they wear that gear. It's for the because of the acid rain. Okay. Okay, is there any other...
He is so racist he neared for free Kappa.
Shut up. No, wait, this is the other way. Also...
Dumb frogman.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
He's so racist he did it for free.
Okay, we're going to go over here and hug the corners. You know what? I'm going to go all the way back down. Because there was that map room. And that map room would be big help. Boop. Look at Samus' arm go. Woo! Woo! Okay. Alright. Boop. 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 Map. You've downloaded the map for this area. Good job. Alright. Oh! The GF trooper is over there. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Then we shall rescue him.
Next, Zava will say that the pirates own the media Kappa.
No, they don't. The government does. Beep. Let's go over here and then we'll save again and then we'll stop. Next time we'll continue the pirate homeworld. And then I guess after that would be cleanup and beating the game. Maybe. I forget how little power-ups are in this game.
He wants to beat them because he's racist.
They killed my parents, man. They killed my parents. No. Save. 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 I've been on the wrong screen all this time. I should have been on this screen. Oh well. Oh well. We'll be finishing.
Ridley was peaceful protesting. You racist.
Don't start that here. Anyways, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow tomorrow, Sonic Frontiers on Thursday, more Metroid Prime 3 on Thursday, tomorrow's Wednesday. Fuck. Anyways, Friday, Pokemon Scarlet. Maybe starting super early with that one. I don't know yet. You don't get Tail Rub. You don't get that yet.
Next time we near for the abolishing of women's suffrage. They've suffered enough, Kappa. Fiery protest. It was beautiful.
No, don't. Not here, not here, not here. Not here, not here, not here, not here. Alright, so who shall we go visit tonight? Maybe the person who I was going to visit last night. Let's see if he's anywhere further than I am in this game.
Not here, not here, not
oh,
here.
never mind. He's stopping. Never mind. I went in and I saw the raid
Looks
message.
Like we're scraping this FOD then.
What? No. No. I do not condone the actions of my chat. No. Wow. Okay,
hate
so
road.
No, we're not gonna hate raid. We're not gonna hate raid Lucatil because that would be bad. That would look bad on me.
Thanks for the stream.
That would turn a hate raid into a hate crime. No. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Not hate raid. No sleep. I don't have sleep. Have a good night.